Today's lesson is titled Courage. Now, courage is simply acting on what we should do regardless of any fear that we may have. Now, your action step is then, what is your greatest, biggest, deepest fear that you've got? Because the moment that we identify it, we become aware of it, and then we can do something with this. So I want you to pause this video and in the comment section, simply write it down and say, okay, but this is my fear. And of course, you don't have to write it down if you don't want other people to know about this. I'll share my fear with you just afterwards. Right, so pause the video and then let's continue. Now, today's lesson is about courage. So once we have identified our biggest fear, then we need to be courageous enough to tackle that fear. Because here's the trick. In overcoming that fear, that is where our true destiny is. Now, what's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is not to be the best me that I can be. You see, I believe that my purpose is to grow and to become the best that I can be. And it comes from in 1982 when I was really down and out and I had no reason to live for, and nothing worked out for me. Not spiritually, not physically, not emotionally, not financially, not in my relationship. Nothing worked for me. But I read this book, The Greatest Secret in the World, and there's one verse in this book. And if you know me, you know the story. And that verse says, I'm not on this earth by chance, I'm here for a purpose. And that purpose is not to shrink into a grain of sand, but to grow into a mountain. And henceforth, I'll apply all my efforts to become the highest mountain of them all. And I will strain my potential until it cries for mercy. You see, that night, I realized my purpose is not to change the world. It's not to do something spectacular. The most spectacular thing that I can do, and that I think that you can do, is to become the best me that I can be and the best you that you can be. That's our purpose, because that's going to take forever. It's going to take our whole life to become the best that we can be. And that's the reason why I developed the perfect days. So in a year, there's 4 quarters of 91, 91, 91, and then a couple of days rest. But if we can every single day get that day to be perfect, then at the end of the day, we can say, but I am the best that I can be. Because if it's a perfect day, then you've done those things that's going to help you to become the best that you can be for that day. I want to read you a poem by Marianne Williamson. And it says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frighten us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us. It is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do exactly the same. So what's the challenge for today? Today's challenge is very straightforward, simple. Tap into your bravery. The bravest thing that you can do today is to do that thing that you know that you must do in order to become the best you that you can be. We all start off by designing our life. Each and every morning it's a blessing because it's a new day with new opportunities, new possibilities, endless possibilities. And we have got the ability to sit down and with our new cortex, design the perfect day and link that to the next day and the next day and the next day to get to there that we want to be in order to become the best we that we can be. So this is how I started. This is what you've been doing. I hope that you've done it, by the way. But this is what you've done for the last couple of days in this new round. So draw up that list of the most important tasks that you can do in order to become the best that you can be. And by doing that, you're going to make all your goals a reality. And then we go out by taking action and create that perfect day by doing those things that we need to do and know we have to do in order to make today a perfect day. And then at the end of the day, give thanks for having the courage to have done it. So do something today that scares you in spite of your fear. And to most people, that will be to get a perfect day. And even scarier than that will be to get a perfect day for 91 days. That's why it's called the 91 Perfect Day Challenge. It is not easy, but it is so worthwhile. And then once you've done it 91 days, do it for a year. And once you've done it for a year, see where you're going to end up. So for today, the trick is forget about the past. If you failed in the past, if yesterday when you were supposed to do your 91 days and you haven't done it, that's okay. Today is a new day. Yesterday is gone. Forget it, but start today and focus just on today. So draw up your list and then execute. In other words, taking action by tapping into your courage and make today a perfect day. So let me show you my list. I wanted to give you this lesson for today in the hope that it can help you, because this is actually part of a year-long mentoring course that I've got for my Wealth Creators Method students, where we take them through this 91 days. Actually, there are 4 rounds of this in order to show them what I'm doing and how I've done things. And one of the challenges that I've got at the moment is to convert $1 into at least $70,000, and I'm taking them through the process by giving them full access to the full Wealth Creators University. But this 91-day challenge is basically the core of doing this, because we need to implement this that we learn on a day-to-day basis. And the whole goal setting, all of that, that is done within the first 13 weeks of this method. But I thought, let me offer this as a gift, as a present, because I guarantee you, you don't have to do any of the other courses. If you're going to set up 91 days and do that you need to do perfectly, in 91 days from now on, you're going to be a different person. I hope that you're going to take me up on this challenge. Maybe give me feedback in the comment section. If you want to be part of the 91 Perfect Day Challenge, you can phone the office, 012-542-4560. Send us an email and say, listen, send us more information. We'll gladly do that. If you want to be part of the mentoring and you are serious and you are dedicated and you are willing to spend at least half an hour per day. It actually works, the 91 days is each and every day, but the action steps are, there's 4 lessons, and on the 5th one we give feedback. And that way we are your accountability partner, because we've seen that in the past, the moment that there's accountability, everything starts to change, to shift. And that's why we call this a mentoring course, because we, as the Wealth Creators University, our faculty, will be your accountability partner. And in 99% of the cases, I'm involved in helping you to become the best. So if you want more information regarding that, you are more than welcome also to shoot us an email, and so that we can tell you a little bit more about this. I hope that you're going to have an incredible day, and that you'll have the courage today to take up that challenge and say, let's make today a perfect day.